Last word. I want to stick with basketball. Now, who would have thought that through 4 games, Rajon Rondo would have a record 67 assists, bettering both High Shorts John Stockton and Magic Johnson himself? I definitely didn't. I mean, I know that he's good, but is he really that good? I guess we're going to see that as this season progresses. But something else that I think we'll see as the season moves on is a youth movement. Like I mentioned before, all-stars like Rajon Rondo and Kevin Durant are leading the way for other youngsters like Derrick Rose, John Wall, and Blake Griffin. They seem to be fit to follow in those footsteps. It's kind of weird saying that 25-year-old LeBron James is old, but when you've been in the league like 7 years like he has been, you are kind of old. Now, I'd be willing to bet that at least 8 players in this year's All-Star game are in their 3rd season or less in the NBA. Oh, and my bold prediction, although it might not be that bold, is that Kevin Durant is going to walk away this year with the MVP trophy. Now, changing gears for a moment to talk about some college football, first let's get some news on your Texas State Bobcats. The Western Athletic Conference is preparing to extend an invitation to Texas State and 3 other universities to join their conference. The Bobcats actually got that invitation, and Montana University was invited. Now, the Bobcats are probably going to accept, and they're probably going to get beat pretty bad. Hopefully, their recruiting trails can pick up. Now, Montana University is #1 in FCS, so they've really been tearing it up, and they deserve this D1 following. But a team who right now is playing like they don't deserve a D1 following is the Texas Longhorns. They lost again. They lost to Baylor this last week at home. That makes their 3rd straight week that they've lost at home. Now, I'm not going to say much more because I truly am at a loss for words. But I have a feeling that if the Horns don't pick it up, at least relatively soon, that most of those coaches might find themselves at a loss of a job. And now to the most recent shocker in college football. There are some allegations that Auburn paid for Cam Newton. That's right, there are reports that Auburn dished out an apparent 6 figures to Newton in order to ensure that he would play for the Tigers this season. Now, I don't want to speculate because as of right now, that's about all that is. It's just all speculation. But for college football's sake, I pray that it isn't true. But if it is true, then that's going to throw a huge wrinkle in this season. Well, I'd like to thank you for all tuning in, and hopefully you'll be back to catch our last show before we go on break for Christmas. For all the guys here on Texas Nation, I'm Grant Levenson. We'll see you next time.
There you go.